Okay. So, yeah. This is the start of something new.
It's like a dawn of a new age.
Yeah. 2D platformers. Revolutionary.
Pretentious ones, too.
Yeah.
You're just a child and you hold right. Game of the year.
Exactly. Okay. So, yeah. Just started the game. So, was that our intro?
Yes.
Is this still a test, or are we just going for it?
Fine. This is episode 0.
Okay. All right. The pilot.
The pilot. All right. I like this intro just because it's just so reminiscent of Limbo.
Yeah.
And then like it kind of like shifts away from your expectations from there as soon as like you see someone else.
Yeah, exactly. Because as soon as you start, you're like, yeah, everything about this is the same as Limbo.
And then you see the truck, and then you're like, oh wait. And you see the truck's full of people, and then you're like, oh wait.
This isn't Limbo at all.
Yeah, the first time I played, I hid behind that tree until the entire truck went away.
Yeah, same here. I'm so used to now just kind of... Now I know where I can move and when I can move.
Right.
So maybe I should play it up for the camera. I don't know. Oh. What do you just from the start of this, what do you think about the like difficulty of this game?
That's
kind of jumping into a big discussion, but yeah.
I don't want to say too easy.
Yeah.
Because like just like saying it, if Inside was harder, it wouldn't necessarily make it a better game.
Yeah.
There would just be a few times where you're looking at the same screen for a few seconds more. But I think there is something lacking somewhere.
In terms of like challenge.
Yeah, or even just like mechanical depth.
Yeah.
Because like the only buttons are like interact and jump, and like that's all you need for these types of puzzles. But like difficulty is not something that needs more of. It just maybe just more in-depth puzzles, because like no puzzle lasts longer than like 2 minutes.
Yeah, which is interesting because like in Limbo, they pretty much explore everything. Every mechanic gets explored in multiple ways, but that doesn't exactly happen in this game.
Limbo will have you... There are a few puzzles that had me racking my brain for like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I'm stupid.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to agree to that, maybe. But, like, that never really happened in this game that much.
And, like, it kind of makes sense for the themes of Inside.
Yeah.
But then you're still kind of missing something there.
Yeah. Did you ever feel like it was too, like, trial and error?
Limbo or Inside?
Inside. I guess both. They're both sort of.
I mean, I remember the whole trial and error was like one of the selling points of of Limbo. That's just how it was like presented to me.
Yeah.
However many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And like some of that design that kind of carries over to Inside, but it doesn't. It's not as prevailing.
Right. Well, because there are some points, like, I just died on purpose there. But the first time I played this, I just kept running forward. Because I assumed that stopping...
What happened to you? Because, stopping would kill you.
Yeah. But you actually have to stop. And that was one moment where it was like, all right, it feels kind of trial and error, but it didn't. To me, it never bothered me in this game, really.
It doesn't make as much sense because you run by the guy the first time, straight ahead, and you get shot because he's right in front of you. But
Yeah.
then you wait a few seconds, you start running again when you're supposed to, and you run away fine. But he all of a sudden can't shoot you.
Yeah.
So like it even makes less sense now than in the context of Limbo. Plus, I think there's just a lot of tension missing from when your reload's always 10 steps behind you.
Yeah, that's true. Which, like, I don't know. I'm sort of torn on that because I don't like replaying really long sections if I've already
Right.
completed parts of them.
Like no one does.
Yeah. So it feels like it's just adding time to the game. But then death has no consequence. Yeah.
So,
I don't know if there is a design solution to that or if it's
yeah,
just
because like you can just say, oh, just add lives and make you reset
yeah.
an hour if you lose them, which is fine for like games that aren't inside.
Yeah.
When it's like the draw of like Inside or even Limbo is like this unraveling your environment and just like carefully finding your solution, but you're not. Sometimes carefully is like just running,
Yeah. Yeah.
but there's no. There's a lot less accuracy for these games that are needed for these games.
Yep. I never noticed. I don't know if you noticed on the first time through that this fence into the cornfield, you can either go through it or over it.
I immediately jumped over it and felt like an idiot.
Well, yeah, I did the same thing. So. Also, I guess we'll go through and I'll get all the secrets, but I don't know. Just for whatever this is.
All right. Yeah, I just walked through this cornfield and felt there's something that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh God, what's gonna happen? And they just walk on through.
Which I guess they hide a bunker in there, but yeah, I was worried that I would get grabbed or something.
I still haven't been able to like locate it myself, even if I know that there's a hatch.
Yeah. I just hold down the B button and then whenever the camera stops moving, then I know I found it.
Hmm.
Did you play this game with a controller or a
Yes.
keyboard? Yeah, okay.
I can't imagine what this feels like on a keyboard. I'm sure it's fine, but like, there's no reason not to play this with a controller.
Yeah.
Did you know what those were at first? Because it took me a second to realize that they were like chicks.
Yeah, no,
I was just getting like kind of like freaked out. Like I knew they weren't hostile because they were just like hanging around. But I was
yeah.
also getting freaked out because they were everywhere.
I thought they were bugs at first, I think.
And then they're like, "Oh, it's a farm,"
Yeah.
and then you kill one.
Someone found something where you don't have to kill one of them, but I don't know how to do it. It involves just running back and forth a bunch.
I
so-
bet because someone pointed out it's the slow one that hits it and dies.
Yeah.
So I just assume just do whatever you can to make sure it's not the slow chick.
Yeah. Alright. I botched that puzzle.
I also completed this puzzle on accident
How so?
because I just like I didn't even like think about how that thing like sucked up air and then
Yeah.
the little chicks. I just like ran to the other side, looked for something, and then just ran back and pulled the lever.
And it worked. Yeah, there's the dead one. There it is.
Rip. What a shame.
It should be mentioned that this is one of the like best controlling characters of all time.
Oh yeah, like even I've seen people who say they hate Inside or they just don't like it. They say yeah, but the animation's great.
Yeah.
Controlling the boy just feels phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like I I knew that like Inside looks great and played great, and then I like thought Limbo was like just barely a step down. Then I actually look back and I'm like, well, Limbo is still a very different looking game, even just
Yeah.
aside from just the black and white.
Right. Yeah, I went back to play it after playing this and forgot how different it was.
Yeah, surprisingly different. Also, pigs.
Yeah. Lots and lots of pigs.
At first, I thought that was going to be like the main symbol of the game. I was
Yeah.
like, ooh, pigs. Yeah, I read Farmhouse too, or whatever. Animal House?
It's
What's that book?
Animal Farm.
Animal Farm.
Animal
Isn't
House.
Animal House the movie, the party movie?
I don't know. You just made me think of Full House, and that was about it.
Animal House. All right, Animal House, 1978, starring John Belushi, Karen Ellen, Tim Matheson, directed by John Landis, and that was the main inspiration for Inside.
That's it. Are you friends with the developers, Tony?
Yeah.
Cool. I paused for a second there, but it's whatever. Did you on this pig encounter? I wasn't aware that you could actually die here.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize you could die until I saw my friends play it.
Yeah.
Because another way you can die is if you stand in front of the door before it gets broken down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just ragdoll into it, and it's like the camera kind of covers you up, so it's hard to tell exactly what happened.
Moving the pig always looks a little weird, but
Yeah. It just looks like something you shouldn't be able to do, but then it just happens.
yeah. And of course the really good sound design when you first jump in the helmet.
Oh, yeah. Because I didn't know anything about this. I don't even think they had any of the brain controlling thing in any like trailers or anything.
Yeah.
But, like, they stood up, and I just went, whoa!
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I knew I was in for something.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Then you like try to get them to work together. Then you just look at the like sloppy animation. And you just feel kind of bad, but
Mm. And one of the
and
things
then peace out and leave them there.
yeah, exactly. And one of the things that I only noticed today actually was how right after that puzzle, where the four of them lift open that gate, they put a gate right over here, and the boy does the exact same like lift animation that all of them do,
Oh,
which I don't know, that's kind of neat.
it would make sense for them for that to happen since they're mimicking the boy's thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Also,
they're just lazy.
Also, have we decided on spoilers for this kind of thing?
Yeah, just okay. If you're watching this somehow and you haven't played Inside, I don't know how you found this video. Go do something productive with your time. This is going to be a spoiler thing. I'm pretty sure we're always going to do spoilers.
Okay, cool.
So, all right. Last chance. 3, 2, 1. Spoilers.
9/11 was an inside job. That's the meaning of the title.
Darth Vader did Bin Laden. Okay. Is there something in particular you wanted to talk about?
Just how, well, putting that animation right after is a bit of foreshadowing. Even though, like you said, the boy is controlling the 4 drones. It's sort of foreshadowing that the boy might also be mind controlled and may also be a drone.
Mm. It's a very tiny detail.
Yeah.
I also thought there'd be something to the right since they have that extra platform there, but it's nothing.
Yeah, actually the first time I played this I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I couldn't figure out that whole ledge thing. And so I just jumped off here cuz it looked like maybe there was something over there. But you just die.
Yeah, I think this was another one that I solved on accident. Just because I went on the other side and like walked into the hanging wood.
Oh, really?
And it just solved itself.
This was I admit I got by that the safe falling the first
I died
time.
twice. Just because I got the first time, and then the second time I jumped too early and just fell down.
Right. Yay.
Just because it's such a weird situation to begin with. Like, why is there the safe hanging on the end of these planks? You're not really thinking that much about it.
Right. Is it ever really answered why some of the stuff in this game seems so arbitrary?
I thought about that too. I thought like we're gonna get to it in like I don't know, half hour. But there's this button. This single button makes me angry. I'll point it out. It's when you're controlling the drone that's controlling the other drone. There's a switch on top of that platform.
Mm-hmm.
Why are these? Who put these switches here? Who thought this mechanism would be a productive idea for like moving these carts around?
Exactly. Or even this, like why
video games.
I know. It's like this abandoned bunker, but yet it's also 2 switches that open a door. Why?
Yeah. There's nothing like
Well, there are all the theories that the whole game is just one big test.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It was all in his head.
Yeah. It's meta. It's like game design.
Yeah.
Did you see that article about how the sound
Probably
designer yeah, maybe not. Oh shit. How the sound designer used a human skull to change some of the music.
Oh?
Yeah. He said that we don't hear audio in its like purest form. We hear it through our ears, but also we hear the vibration through our skull. And so he played audio through a human skull and recorded the vibrations. And that's how he got some of the sound.
I I know Akira uses some instruments that the audio director, composer, whatever, really, really wanted to use, even though it's like impossible to hear with human ears.
Oh, jeez.
Because he says like you feel it, but you don't know that you feel it.
That's interesting. I'd be interested in trying to listen for them, but
and like what's that when you can like scan audio and you get like an image?
I
I
know,
know
what
that
you're
like it was the only time I've really seen this was for Portal 2. There was an audio recording and you could play it and there was fans got an image out of it. You know what I'm talking about though, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just don't know the name.
Right.
Name of it.
The Mick Gordon, the Doom composer, New Doom.
Mhm.
He made specific music so you get like satanic imagery if you do that.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's
Or like
awesome.
he used like a Russian synthesizer that he didn't know how to read.
He didn't know how to read.
Oh, Russian. I don't know. I think like audio designs are one of like the coolest. Just like some of the lengths that people go to.
Yeah.
Also, this was another puzzle, the ladder that I accidentally solved. Like I immediately just started walking by it and held the grab button.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe inside is a little too easy. I didn't pull the switch at first either. Just because of how spooky these things looked.
Right.
That was obviously like a power.
Yeah, I went to the end and just opened the door and then came back and pulled the switch.
Yeah, I think the easiness is deliberate though, because like it's really easy to get like in and out of like certain like feelings. Because like if it's only for like this scene, but like I mean it does like hide behind the thing to avoid the light like 3 or 4 times in this game.
Mm-hmm.
But like just how the drones look and how the boy looks behind the pillar, and that like you instantly feel something out of that, I think.
Yeah.
So it is kind of like an easy emotional get from the developers.
Yeah.
But I think that like easiness is still pretty deliberate.
Yeah. I think I remember them saying with Limbo at least that they just play tested it a billion times and tried to find the best way of like telegraphing.
Bird was going to like try to kill me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or like I was going to slip in the poop.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, go to one of my favorite parts of the game. Which I'm noticing now, this part has a heartbeat playing in the background, and this is the last thing I'll say about the audio is apparently they had a sword swallower swallow a microphone so that they could record his heartbeat from inside his body.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Guy's like a psychopath, but it sounds good. Yeah.
There was a sound designer that had to like clean that up.
I know.
Or maybe it was his idea in the first place. Or I imagine like the game director just sent him the file, and the audio guy's like, "What, boss? Are you okay? Did you know what you just sent me? It's just like a gurgling sound." I said, "No, it's a heartbeat."
Yeah, for what it sounds like, the director Arndt Jensen and the sound designer, they're like really close and probably just as insane as each other. And actually, if you look on the jobs page for Playdead, it said that they're definitely not looking for a sound designer.
Okay.
So, I guess they're pretty attached.
I mean, It worked. Worked both
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. Gee, like going back and playing Limbo, I actually really like the audio in that game too.
They made a sword swallower eat a microphone for this.
Which is just horrifying to listen to now because I've never noticed it before.
Right.
Okay, did you die here? Because
I died a couple of times. I'm gonna be honest.
yeah, me too.
Uh,
Because
Well,
I just
sorry.
assumed that you're supposed to stand still, and then I got mauled.
yeah.
So.
No, I bailed. I knew that like the light was off of me. Dog was angry. I ran.
Yeah.
One of the friends I had play, they stood still.
Oh shit. What? Wait, what's that?
One of the friends I had play this stood still.
Oh yeah, yeah. I did the first time and just hoped that the dog would stop,
Yeah.
but
I also really like how. Oh, okay. This puzzle got me a few times, but
Yeah.
I noticed that whenever you have to, if there are any puzzles where you have to bait yourself, there's always a hook.
wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Well,
I want to.
I don't know. It's just this one encounter with the dog,
Mhm.
and another time with the girl in the water. But
Oh,
there's
that's
a hook
right.
in the background, somewhere at least.
That's cool. I never noticed that.
Because this puzzle took me a few times too.
I think I did it by accident because I think my girlfriend texted me, and so I was just like, yeah, I'll let the game go, and then I started running while the dog was almost at me, and so I solved the puzzle just by being distracted, I guess.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's every time a hook shows up, but I know they do it more than once, at
Yeah.
least.
I'm gonna have to look at that now.
Because when they make someone swallow a swallow a microphone to get a sound, you know that every single thing is deliberate.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, is this is what you were referring to, right?
Yeah,
The part with the button.
this button makes no sense.
Yeah. What am I doing? Oh, okay.
Also, what is this area? It looks like The bottom part reminds me. No, that doesn't make sense. Never mind. It doesn't remind me of anything. Like, is it this whole place, this whole city part's like super abandoned? So, but like, this architecture is just like weird. Like, what would this be?
Yeah, I think hang on. I'm gonna try something in a second, but whoa, nah, shit. I think down here is like a pool.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought too. But then I felt crazy.
Yeah, and so I guess this thing that you're hovering over is
Like a diving thing.
yeah. Even though I don't know why it would be set up with a spiral staircase, but yeah,
Very nice.
fancy pool.
Yeah, that's totally a pool.
Yeah. Which I kind of glossed over it earlier, but there's that big sign that says rec earlier, like REC.
Like recreation.
Yeah. So it could be like a giant rec center. I don't know.
But then why is there this giant hatch leading to the subways?
See, these are the questions. I have no idea.
Why does this button exist?
So we could wait around for it to show up, but there's a giant robot that shows up and can shoot you down.
I've never seen it, but I just assume it's one of the fly guys.
Oh no, it's it's like the ones that you had to avoid in that room where you hide behind the pillars.
Oh.
Yeah, they roll it in on wheels.
Ooh. I'll just look it up.
All
Unless
right.
we really want to show it, but I don't want to.
Okay. I think it's down. Oh, there it is. Already messed it up. All right, so we'll do a quick pause here. I think it's been about
The stream says 41 minutes. 41 minutes.
okay. I think we might have started like 30 minutes ago, unless I started the stream. I don't remember how exactly I started the stream, but
Alright. I think
any
this is a good place to just see how things are looking.
yeah. All right. I think overall that went pretty well. Once we sorted out the sound issues.
Yeah. I'm sorry you have to jump through so many hoops.
Yeah, it's
I
very,
could feel your headache from over here.
yeah. It really was exactly what you were saying, like putting a puzzle together, but the pieces are in like 8 different places. Yeah. All right, so I'll try editing the stuff that we have.
All right.
All right.
Let's see what issues we have now.
Yeah.